Oh, I should have pulled out of there. All right. I'll be able to resubscribe on Tuesday, dude. It's fine. Don't give your last dollar to me. I know you got hurt recently. Like, I'm streaming just to stream right now. Like, I just want to keep up like the stream viewership and stuff like that. If anybody wants to play, get your Activision accounts ready. We'll get this TDM shit popping, players. Any skill level. No, this is one of my top 3 Call of Duties. Why didn't you stream the last 40 levels up? Because usually when I get on and play, it's very early in the morning. And, like, it's one of those situations where, like, everybody complains that, yo, nobody's on, nobody's on. And that's the situation. So, like, I'll just sit there and play and, like, try to figure stuff out and play at my own pace. I don't care about KD. I play for I play to do well. But I don't care what my KD actually is. Like, I used to care about reaching a certain number. Now I play the way I want to play, and whatever that number is whatever that number is. And I know, you know, some people might find that hard to understand, but it is what it is. Like, I enjoy, like, the chess aspects of Call of Duty. Don't want to get overzealous here. And that happens. It's all good. I wanted to be on this side anyway. No, come on! Oh, come on. That's yeah, somebody on my team is actually fucking with me right now. Really? I did bad this game. Let's see. Why is my microphone not working? Was I in a party? See, I don't know if this Stormy Monday guy was throwing the smoke grenades at me or not.
Wings, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, finally.
Been a comm issue.
Yeah.
Why would you do that, man?
Bro.
Okay, I'll just mute you. You're welcome. Okay, so he was throwing smoke grenades at me, so we have learned that.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Don't play this shit again. I'm just gonna mute you again. Talk to me.
About what?
What are you doing? What you're doing? Like, who put you up to this kind of stuff?
Can you give me some life advice, please?
Sure.
You're
what do you
a great
need?
Person to give life advice. I don't know, man. How would I become successful? Like, cause I'm just a mouth drooler, you know. I don't have anything going on.
I mean, I don't know.
How do I become like you, Wings?
In what way? Do you want to be a successful streamer, successful person?
I want to be a celebrity like you, Wings.
Well, I suggest stop doing what you're doing right now, because, like, that's not how you make friends and network. That's tip number 1.
Oh, okay. It's very useful, thank you.
Tip number 2.
Yeah.
Don't be a higher level than a person that gets paid to play the game. That's tip number 2. It's a solid tip.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, like, why do you feel the need to do what you're doing?
Because I think you're a terrible person, and I know a lot of people find it funny, including myself, to watch you have a meltdown and get trolled.
Do you think I'm going to have a meltdown, though?
I mean, you always have a meltdown when you're playing, even when nobody's trolling. So I believe that, yeah, you are gonna be bothered by it.
But you know, I'm just gonna get rid of you next game, right? And like,
Okay.
and then like, once you're out, like, that's it. You're done. Like, it's like, what's the point of doing all this stuff?
So why did you say the age of consent was 12? And why did you say all these terrible things about
Why are you so concerned about something I said 15 years ago that has obviously affected nobody?
Oh, you said that way more recently than 15
No, I
years
didn't.
ago. Let's not lie here. Or whenever you said you plan out mass shootings, it's kind of fucked up, man.
Again, 15 plus years ago. Most of these opinions can vote almost.
Please.
Why are you following me around in the game, dude? You still haven't answered that. Like, who put you?
It's very entertaining. I'll say that. What about stealing the surgery money?
Which
How do you
surgery
feel
money?
about that?
Didn't steal no surgery money.
When you beat your weight loss surgery and then you suddenly bought a Mustang after that.
You realize I make other money as well, right? Like I quit taking money in February. I didn't buy that Mustang till almost a year later.
Yeah, well, see, that's wrong, right? I remember you bought an iPhone, all of these things, or you remember.
I bought my iPhone on a payment plan.
Or you said several times.
I mean, like that iPhone, like.
It's pretty messed up.
Let me talk about the iPhone real quick. My local phone company will let you do an iPhone on a payment plan, so you pay like
Dude,
25 bucks a month.
Every
You obviously
company
care
does
if you're
that,
sitting here
like,
throwing smoke at me.
I think you're treating your viewers as like mentally challenged people, like ESP does, because you always explain the.
You are mentally challenged. Okay.
This is how you pay bills. This is how you pay bills. A car needs gas. You always say the stupidest shit all the time. Like, do you really think your viewers are like dense?
Well, you are kind of dense. Like, you're over here asking about something that hurt nobody, but you're out there being butthurt about it.
It hurt nobody.
Yeah, it hurt nobody. It was a shock jock comment I made to make a podcast popular. A podcast I got kicked off of anyway.
Yeah, because you are a heinous person and you still
Stealing,
are, and it's
stealing would be meaning I didn't get the surgery. I didn't do anything I said I was going to do. I have all the receipts I need, bud.
Wings, your gaslighting of people is not gonna work forever, okay? You can convince a few of your idiots like Blackout and other people that donate to you, but when you're looking at actual
What am I
people who
gaslighting
don't
about?
have anything to win,
What did I gaslight about?
all these things that it was shock jock, it wasn't really that serious, you only said it just for shock value, that you didn't mean it, all that kind of stuff. Listen, not a normal person says they plan out mass shootings or they watch the CP. Right?
Have you ever
Like,
played Call of
can
Duty?
say
Have you?
whatever.
I'm impressed that you've never played the game you're currently
Yeah,
on. Have you never been in a
obviously
lobby
I've
here?
played it.
What is the most common
I
word
have never,
that you hear in a Call of Duty lobby?
Winks, I have never seen anybody say they're planning on mass shootings.
Nobody
in
has
this
said
game. I
that,
don't know what
dog.
the
Like
fuck you're
again,
talking-
that's
yes,
shot.
you did.
Oh my lord.
Winks.
Let me tell you a secret about this. Since you think I'm such a bad person, I've already been interrogated by the FBI for their comments. They found nothing.
So why are you denying saying it? If
I didn't say it. I mean, I said that, but like you guys are making it sound like it was like this nefarious thing.
It was. What do you mean talking about planning mass shootings? Like that is like the worst thing you can possibly say. Like
Oh my lord.
equally as bad as being a pedophile. Like that is.
I'm not a
disgusting.
pedophile either, dog.
Why would you say? Why would you brag about watching child porn? Like
Nobody's watched child porn. Nobody's done
You
that.
said that's. Wait, come on. You said
You
that's
know what your sentences all start with. You said this. You said that. None of it's you've done this. You've done that. All of it's fucking said. Like you know what? Tupac talked about shooting people in the streets dead. Doesn't mean he shot people in the street dead, dog. No, you have a creative liberty, especially when you become a popular streamer. You don't understand this.
Winks, you said heinous things that people should be looked out for. This is disgusting.
All right,
School shootings,
the storm.
mass shootings,
Nobody
mass
talked about
shootings.
school shootings. You're making shit up now.
You, please, you said that.
Nobody said that. Go look the clip back up.
Or, I love when you say talk about Mr. Yellow Swagger. It's the funniest thing I've ever heard my life, and you keep talking about it, how he's threatening your life. Look at his YouTube, man. Every single thing you
Yeah, go look at his YouTube. 2,500 views. Go enjoy it, man.
You always, and what's funny is you always talk about people like trying to like frame you, but everything you always said, it's all literally.
Dude, you're a delusional, but you hold up.
No, hang on, let me finish and I'll let you say. I'm just saying all the troll content is literally clips from what you said. Nobody's.
That's not true. That's not true though.
And those people should not be trusted. I'll agree with you on that. But all of that stuff is simply from your streams. That's all I'm saying.
Right, but when you take stuff out of context, right?
How is saying you planned out mass shootings out of context?
All right, well, I'm gonna let you explain it to yourself, right? So here it is. What were we talking about before I said that?
Okay. You're gaslighting.
No. No. What were we talking about before I said that?
Explain this to yourself, trying to make me sound like I don't know what I'm talking about.
What were we talking about before I said that comment?
Wings. Who cares?
Because it matters. It matters.
It doesn't.
It does. It does matter.
Okay, if I say I planned out mass shootings, what else? What are you talking about? What context could it possibly be understanding? Explain that. Explain that. In what context saying you plan on mass shootings can be?
What if you're playing Postal? You know what? You ever played the game Postal? I'm just saying this is an example of how context matters, right? It doesn't fit my situation, but context matters because like if you take what's in front of something and what's behind something and you remove that and you only isolate one piece of information, that's taking things out of context. And the reason I'm doing that and the reason I'm asking is, what did I say leading up to these comments? What was the conversation about? Please.
So when you said that you watched child pornography, was that also out of context?
Never did it.
Yeah, please. Come on, guys. Run it up. We all have seen the clips of you saying that.
Okay, show me a picture of me saying it.
Wings, there are dozens of clips.
Okay,
look at Yellow Dick Swagger's channel. Look at Lumix. Look at Breaking Bacon. Look at all of these guys. Everything is documented.
There's no document. There's no documents, dog.
That's one of the greatest things that makes you a local, because everything you say is just, it's on your stream. It's literally coming out of you.
Again, most of it's taken out of context, and it's people like you that breathe life into this shit. People that just buy into this shit and eat it with a spoon.
Listen, I'll tell you why I breathe life, because it's crazy that you still have an audience. And if for anybody, if there being at least one person on your stream that listens to this and thinks Man Wings is a piece of shit, that's all. That's a win.
So why aren't you so why aren't you going fucking with FPS Kyle?
I have nothing to do for
or Woody's gamer tag, because like you just said that I watched CP, right? And the only instance that I even could possibly have done that was when Woody's gamertag sent a video that was on YouTube, by the way. It was on the YouTube platform, right?
You said it was Kyle back in the day, so now it's Woody?
Well, there's a clip. I did say Kyle back in the day, but somebody posted a video on the PKA subreddit that basically was the situation, and it was actually Woody that shared it to me and Kyle. But so regardless of who shared it, regardless of who
Redemption, child porn, awesome, dude.
Regardless of who said it, right? Regardless of who said it, it most likely wasn't child porn because it was on YouTube. Okay. It was on YouTube.
Most likely.
Like, how would it get through YouTube?
Porn, but most likely it wasn't, right? Because they weren't holding their IDs.
Right? Oh my lord! Like, oh my lord.
It is so crazy that you say these things. Okay, what else you got going on? So mass shootings, child porn.
Again, like what? Like, how about? Why don't you ever talk about the positive things I've done in life? I basically gave a person with cerebral palsy the ability to walk.
Positive?
I raised 10 grand for a person with cerebral palsy. I go to the children's hospital every year. I got book back. No, I do. I've done this shit for 10 years. I just recently started coming out with lolcow.
You only did this to make yourself look good. Okay?
No.
Don't even tell me you did this to be charitable. You're gonna ask me what 12 times 6 is. You're gonna ask me what a predator is.
I don't need to.
Same that you always do, Wings. Same shit all the time. Whenever you get cornered, you start stressing, you're sweating, and then you're like, oh,
I'm not the one that's following somebody around throwing smoke grenades, bud. That's you. That's
Oh,
you.
yeah. Okay, what's worse, throwing smoke grenades or saying you plan out mass shootings?
I never
Tell me
did
what's
though. I
worse.
never
Or it
did
depends on
though.
the context,
Never
right?
did.
It depends on the context. It's what's
Saying some
worse, right?
shit that's off the wall and doing shit off the wall is two different things.
But yeah, but you stole money from people.
I
You
never
ended that
stole money
surgery
from
off.
anybody.
Yes, you did. You actually have done things that have made other people lose. Like stealing is one of these things.
Or
So
what?
you
Who?
can't be saying you
Where did I
did
steal?
fraud.
Is the stealing money the surgery? Is that what you're referring to? The surgery donations?
Wings.
First off, you need to
Don't
learn
act
what the word
stupid.
donation
Don't
defined is.
don't act.
First off, you need to learn what the
If
word
I
donation
donate
means.
to you to do
And
something
second off,
in
I
particular,
did.
and you don't,
And
that
then
is
this is where
theft.
context matters. This is where context matters. You see, because like the trolls don't show you, and what you're too lazy to go back and look for.
Wix,
When I
it's not about the trolls
let me
showing
talk,
you.
let me
It's
talk,
all
let me
of your
talk,
stream.
let me talk.
It's
You know what
yours.
else?
It's your
Let me tell
content.
what else is on your stream. When I started accepting weight loss surgery donations, I said, hey, it's going to cost me $25,000 to get it done in Conway. It's going to cost me like $10,000 to get it done in
Wix,
Mexico.
please.
I want to raise
No,
25,000. Look, no, you're not listening because if you
You're
listened,
never
you
gonna
would never
admit
even come
it.
up with this
You're
point.
never gonna admit it. You're never
Okay.
gonna admit it. You're always gonna deflect. You're always gonna find excuses. This has been your entire life.
What do you
for the
want
past
me to
2
admit?
years.
That I said some dumb shit? Yeah, I said a lot of dumb shit that I'm sorry for,
You
and I
stole
feel like
money from
I've
people,
never,
you said dumb shit.
I've never stole money from
Oh,
people. I've
or
never
you
done
remember
that.
you flirted with 2 16-year-old girls in Rainbow? That's pretty. That's acting too.
No,
That's not just
I
saying
played to the
controversial
room.
stuff, right?
I played to the room.
Oh, yes, you
Fucking
played to
7 years
your.
ago.
Oh yeah, okay.
Those
Okay.
girls are almost in their fucking 30s now.
Now, yeah.
I mean, like that's how
Okay,
far back
yeah.
you're pulling shit, dude.
I'm sure some of P Diddy's victims are adults now, right? So he shouldn't be scrutinized for that. Is that what you're saying? Because they're adults now, right? Like, what the fuck kind of argument is that?
This is a typical brainless wing troll. Like that. This is a guy that would
It's
you're
brainless wings.
you
I have articulated everything I have said to you. There's nothing I didn't.
and you. All right, you didn't even. I even gave you proof on 2 examples, and you just ignored them. Like ignored
You
them.
haven't. You just said context. It was you saying you planned out mass shootings was out of context.
Yeah, it is out
This
of
not
context, and I
defense,
asked you
Wings.
to give you.
It's
I
not a
asked you to give me the
defense.
context, and you can't do it because you don't know the context.
Wings, some things don't need to have context.
Yes, they
You saying you
do.
watch
Yes, they
child
do.
You saying you watch child pornography is not dependent on the
The-
context.
It
You
is. It
understand
is.
that,
It
or-
is. It is based on context, right?
Okay, so just to confirm, you said that if you say you watch child porn, that's dependent on context, whether that message is bad, right? Is that what you just said? Yes, it
I
did.
could give you. I can give you 2 or 3 situations where that
Wait,
context.
just say
I'm not.
yes or
I'm
no.
not talking about this no more, dude. I'm just gonna kick you out the
Just say
party.
yes or no.
No, I'm
Say
not.
yes or no. Just admit it. So
All
you're
right.
so you're not gonna admit it, right? So you know that context doesn't make sense, right?
You.
Whatever you're talking
Yeah.
about,
All
child
right.
pornography or mass
It's
shooting.
whatever, dude. All right, guys. I'm gonna try to fix my internet.
Sorry, Wings. I'm sorry, Wings.
About.
That guy.
That's 1,000 dudes. I have 1,000 of those people that come at me all the time. Like he comes in here to do this shit to try to get me kicked off, and it is what it is.
Well,
Let me.
doesn't mean that it's fair. So
Well, it's the thing is, it's like, yeah, I said some dumb shit, right? And I've apologized for it. I've even been punished for it, right? I lost my income for 3 fucking years for things that I said in the past. That is punishment enough, right? I've apologized for it. I've been punished for it. But the fact is, if you can't accept the apology and let it die, right? What do you want me to do? What can I do going forward, right? You guys want to get me kicked off the internet, which, you know, it is what it is. The internet's a place for free speech, you know, whatever. But then at the same time, you get me kicked off anytime I go get a job outside the house. Like, what do you want me to do? Just go live under a bridge because I said some dumb shit on a podcast 15 years ago? No, I refuse to. I refuse to like give up on life because I said some dumb shit that hurt nobody. 0 victims. 0. All I do now is I have a good time playing. I have a good time on Locale Live. I try to have fun. I have my friends. I'm trying to sit here playing Call of Duty. And it's you guys over here trying to create this narrative that doesn't fucking make sense anymore. Leave it alone. The shit's 15 years old. Every clip. Matter of fact, you can't even find a clip of me saying dumb shit that isn't even that's in, you know, more than 720p. Like all of it's fucking distilled, grainy footage, and I have gray hair now. I look like I'm a baby
The
in most of
long
these clips.
beard.
Yeah. I don't know why my internet's so bad. Kelly, are you downloading something? All right, let me stop the stream. Looks like this stream's getting deleted.